Hey, Nick.
Hey, Chase.
It's that time again.
What time is it?
Time for
Fuck This Place!
Definition on so like they've been making forever horror movies forever. The goal of the horror movie.
Yeah. You know what would be really funny is if they did like a super serious, like gritty reboot of the Ernest movies. Just like he's like a fucking like he's like a gritty camp counselor. What if like Jason Voorhees is attacking Ernest?
And then Ernest gets scared, stupid, you know?
Yeah. I think that would be really good. And he drinks too much or whatever, you know, and he's really got to like fucking put it.
Because he's always
together.
like a custodian. So it could, you're absolutely right. Ernest could turn.
It's like the trailer, the teaser is just Jason's mask and then next to Ernest's hat or something, you know, or Ernest's vest.
Yeah, I think one thing that's always great, and I don't know if this happens to you. It definitely happens to me from time to time. People bring up Ernest and like, you know, he was a trained Shakespearean actor or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, yeah, you know what he also was? He was Ernest. He was Ernest a bunch.
Yeah.
And like, I think it's great that he had classical training, but like fucking he took some paychecks, you know, and I think that matters a lot too.
Yeah, that's what he's never not going to be known for Ernest. You know, he was also he was Slinky Dog in the Toy Story movie. That's not what I think of. I think of Ernest.
Well, are we ready? I think we're ready.
Let's do it.
Welcome to Fuck This Place, the podcast about jobs with Chase and Nick. My name is Chase.
My name is Nick, and with us today, another fantastic guest, fantastic stand-up comic, the only comic to ever successfully grow pussy in a petri dish. With us today, Mr. Stephen Agyei. How are you doing, Stephen?
I'm pretty good. You know, that was a pretty good accomplishment in my first job. You know, I'll never give up the recipe. So,
yeah.
How y'all doing? Y'all good?
We're doing good, man. We're doing good.
Okay.
Just hanging out another day.
Yeah, man.
Chase, you want to roll? Let's rock and roll. Let's get right into it.
Oh yeah, I want to rock and roll.
All right, maybe we should take a break, slow down, get into it.
You got it, pal.
Okay, Chase is a high school football coach in Texas. Ready?
I honestly, I've been watching a lot of Friday Night Lights.
Oh yeah.
I fucking love that fucking show. So we are not going to get into that right now. If you want to talk Friday Night Lights, just text the podcast. I will text you back because nobody wants to talk to me about it. You know the number. It's in the bumper in the middle. Okay, Stephen, the first segment we do on every podcast is a segment we call Fuck This Place ? Where we decide if we would work somewhere or not. And you're originally from Denver area. Is that correct?
Denver, Colorado. Yeah.
Yeah. So we actually pulled up 3 Craigslist Denver posts.
Ooh.
We did a little farming, a little hoeing. We found ourselves some posts. So I am going to read the title of 3 of them, right? You're going to pick the one that, like, if you're browsing, you'd be like automatically no, for sure. I'm never going to even click. And then the other 2 we'll look at and decide if we would work there or not. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Great. Okay. So title number 1 is need 2 couches moved. And the 2 is the number 2. So they can't misspell it. Title number 2 is save your back moving, movers needed. Bit of a contradiction in that title, it feels like to me. And then title number 3 is rock star social media ambassador for global coaching organization. Which one for sure is a no? The social media person,
the global
coaching organization.
Oh my fucking God. I can't stand, not even regardless of that, when they put in the like description, you got to be a rock star. Nigga, nobody. What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Like, listen, at the job, I'm a rock. It's fucking so.
Yeah,
stupid.
no one has ever described themselves as a rock star, and if they did, they're for sure not one.
Yeah,
right. Supervisors and managers, middle management. Managers have absolutely ruined the word rock star.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it used to be cool.
Yeah.
It used to be cool to be a rock star. Now it's just you're just really good at multitasking in a fast-paced environment. And also, like, when you say it in the ad, you don't ever say it if I show up and I actually am doing the things you want me to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one's like, Chase, you're my rock star, you know?
Right. Especially too, because it's like I'm probably better at everything you guys know. I'm probably better than everybody there anyway. And so do you decide if I'm a rock star or not? I'm not. I don't know. That shit. I've had a couple of jobs that you get rock star of the week. We'll talk. I guess we'll
Yeah,
probably
we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll
boy.
just stuff that bitterness deep down.
Man, it's coming.
Okay, so let's take a look at post number 1 then, which is need 2 couches removed. Sorry, 2 couches moved. There is one picture. So I guess it's just of one of the couches.
Of the it's like the skeleton of the ugliest couch ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
still like a 70s color. That looks like it should be in that 70s
it's
show.
A pea green. It's a real like pea soup green, not like a fresh pea. This is like a pea with ham chunks. Yeah, and some piss.
I've had too many vitamins and not enough water.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with that electric yellow.
Yeah,
urine. Yeah, and there are 0 cushions on it, so it's clearly ready to be moved. And it's sitting in front of looks like a garage of sorts.
This guy's like some kind of a collector or a hoarder. It looks like that's like arcade machines back there.
Is that what that is? Is that what we're thinking is?
Is that 18? No, that is an arcade machine.
Something Cobra.
Twin Cobra?
Twin Cobra. Okay, so that is for sure an arcade game.
That's an arcade
machine. Because you can see, and there's a dolly there. So this person's ready to move Twin Cobra at some point.
Yeah, and I think he's got the dolly facing the wrong way. I don't think that's how I'd move it.
You're absolutely right.
I would definitely not move it that way.
Yeah, for sure. The dolly, it's like the dolly and Twin Cobra are kissing. And they should be spooning. They should be spooning.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. This guy needs help. Seriously.
And also this doesn't know how to move anything. Also, it does. You're right. You fucking nailed it, Nick. There is another arcade game here with a steering wheel. It doesn't.
Yeah, some kind of a driving game. Yeah.
Something Chase is my guess. I see a Haze. So wow. So it seems like lots of fun and games. This one not so much. Just a couch.
But immediately I feel like this guy really thought he was going to be cooler than he turned out to be.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're going to hang out and play games and sit on couches. And now this person's realizing we're only going to sit on one couch.
Maybe he's just getting kicked out of his mom's house finally.
For sure. It does appear that this garage.
Couch.
It does look like this garage is full to the max, right?
Yeah.
Like when we say we're looking back into the garage, we're outside. The couch is outside, right?
Yeah.
It's only
classic
the
outside couch.
Classic outside couch. And honestly, the right color for an outside couch, I would say.
Yeah.
Good for leaves landing on it. But yeah, so this could be a garage that's very full. Anyway, so that's the picture that we're looking with here. And then the post text begins and it says, I have a couch in my driveway, which, hey, fucking nailed it on the picture there. I mean, couldn't have done it better. I have a couch in my driveway that need to go down to the basement and a couch in the basement that needs to go upstairs.
I wish it'd been consistent. I wish it would have been, I have a couch in my driveway that needs to go need to go upstairs.
I wish grammatically this for the same. Neither of these have hide-a-beds or anything that makes them abnormally heavy. That is a nice, if I am actually seriously interested, that does matter.
Yeah, and also I think that's why there's no cushions on. Like he's showing you, like, look, no bullshit.
Not
a secret bed.
Yeah, this is like when you show up to like a mob boss and like, let me see your guns. You just take all the fucking guns. You take the knife out of the thing and
lift your shirt. Make sure there's no wire.
Yep. And the cushions. You take the brass buckles off your belt and stuff. That's this.
However, he's still gonna ask you if you can show him how to use the dolly though. So
he'll
get roped into something. He's like, can you show me how to?
Can you show me how to use the dolly? But actually, what he wants is you to move the goddamn thing yourself.
I can't get past level 6 on Twin Cobra. Can you help me with that as well?
Okay. So then the text continues. I need 2 people for this job, as I am unable to help. Okay. I mean, this isn't a moving post, so I get it. $60 total. That's for 2 people.
$30 a pop.
Sorry, it does say that in the compensation box. $30 a pop. I don't know, buddy. Prefer to pay with Cash App or Venmo because I'd rather not take the moving truck to the ATM. But if you need cash, I can. Weird sentence here.
Right.
Yeah.
Because why do you have a moving truck if you just need to move stuff from downstairs to upstairs? Right?
And stuff upstairs to downstairs,
And the stuff upstairs to downstairs.
You've given us all the locations. Why do you need a truck?
Yeah. Maybe you're in the middle of a move and you're just so tired. Like you just wrote this on the couch that's in the basement, just like on your phone, like, ah, fuck.
Yeah, you think this guy was like really out of breath as he wrote this?
If you need cash, I can do it. So yeah, maybe okay, and then need someone within the next 2 hours. So we've missed the window for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then I'm off 136 and Holly, which I assume is in Denver. And and that's the post. Yeah. Okay. Oof, yeah. Denver's a stretch.
yeah. Saying you're in Denver that's pretty far out of Denver.
That's not Denver. That's 136 and Holly. Shit.
It's not 136 with the block starting in Denver. I don't think.
Nah. That shit. Yeah. Solid. If I had to think about time wise.
Yeah. Think about it time wise.
If I was in downtown Denver to get there, it'd probably take like 25 minutes.
Okay. I was going to say an hour. So thank God.
Commerce City. Yeah. Yeah.
So, it's out there. It's, it's not, it's not nearby.
Highway driving. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I do think this person's not very bright, considering the wrong facing dolly, considering the $60 total. Seems like you could at least make it $40 each, right?
I mean, I'm confused about the next 2 hours. Why?
Right.
Like you need it that that like who posts that? That's a thing you should go knock on your neighbor's door.
Knock on your neighbor's door or get on TaskRabbit. Like that's a thing where people are really actively looking for work.
Right.
This smells like whoever he is with, whether that be his mom or his like girlfriend of now 2 months or whatever, someone is like done with him.
Someone's bailing.
Like, get out of here now. And he's like, okay, well, that's why, because it's like this with a day's notice. One of your buddies could have come over and done this.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the
but again, I'm still flummoxed by this moving truck. Like, it's like, why do you okay, if this is the end of this person's time with someone, which I absolutely believe it can be, why do you not need to put this into a truck, right? Is it that you're just finished moving and you made a whoopsie? Because like it also stands to reason to, in some cases, like you could have a movers, right? Right. If you had a moving truck, but I guess you have a moving truck, so maybe you don't have movers. Again, why 2 hours? Why is it that? I mean, you're right. If it is 2 hours, there's got to be something wrong. Something's gone south on my guy. So
yeah, I don't want any part of this guy just because of for such a short post. It feels weirdly suspicious. So
it feels like you're going to be there for a while,
Right.
I mean, again, if this person is lonely, they're going to want you to play these arcade games or move them.
He's going to be like, yeah, see, Mom, I'm out here with my friend. What's your name? Nick? My friend, Nick.
Nick, don't blow me up. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm just going to say no, because I just think this is not enough cash for 2 hours notice.
Right.
Like, if this
burn that on gas getting out there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I'm also, okay, maybe I'm trying to think of what other scenario it could be.
Also, what makes a person judge couches so wrongfully? Right.
From picking the color to picking a spot for it to exist to moving it,
to put one upstairs and one downstairs. Like, don't you know which one's the good couch? Right. Like,
right. Also, you've known actually maybe he hasn't known he's going to be moving, but maybe he has. I don't know.
You have a moving truck, yeah.
If he has a rental truck, he's known for at least, because you can rent for like 4-hour windows. Like you could, if you knew you had to get one, you go, hey, by the end of the day today, or when you were packing your boxes the day before, a week before,
literally anytime. In this process,
and there's so many, put the ad up and go at this time on this day.
Yeah, correct. I do have one other thing. The use of ATM also strikes a kind of like, I think you don't know how things work, buddy, because maybe they're just using ATM as a catch-all, right? But like you could go to pretty much anywhere that has cash in the drawer if you have a debit card and get cash out.
Yeah,
This is absolutely true.
I also don't know that ATMs and movie trucks are like rivals at all. I don't see what the issue
I don't
is
think.
taking that.
Yeah.
It's like, is the implication that he has no other car?
Also,
he would only have this as a way to get to the ATM machine.
Yeah, I think that may be true. And also, like, what are you sitting on the couch right now? Right? Like, where else are you gonna be? What else you got going on that you can't go and
It's
gotta be
nothing. Gotta be nothing.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm out. I'm out.
Steven, do you have
Especially
any?
if it's only 2 hours notice, at least have. I mean, I don't really care for it, but if it's like at a certain thing, you it's a burden. You do whatever. Like be like, I'll get whatever form of compensation.
Be accommodating in any way.
Yeah. If you want cash, if you can get here in 2 hours.
Listen, buddy, I got $60 on the fucking kitchen table.
Yeah.
Come
I'll
get it.
Fucking whatever. I got 60 in cash, cocaine, and pussy.
I'll get you nerds on a rope. Those are kind of hard to find.
Yeah, whatever you want, man. I got it.
So obviously no. So no, fuck this.
No, yeah.
Okay. Speaking of moving, post number 2 is save your back moving. Movers need it, which I'm a little confused by that wording. So I guess we're gonna get into it. Be part of because if I'm a mover, I'm not saving my back. Anyway.
Right now.
So the ad begins. No pictures. Be part of a team that cares about you. Moving is one of the most stressful events in a person's life. Maybe it's why we love what we do. Because we know doing our work means everything. Everything. You might work as a mover for the summer or for many years to come. By the way, it is for sure not summer anytime soon.
No.
But go on. Either way, the training, skills, and perspective, aka like spinal injury, you gain will stay with you for a lifetime and will apply to many things you'll do in life.
Yeah, this guy thinks that like moving is like fatherhood or something.
Yeah,
when he talks about it.
Yeah.
Let
every
me
move.
If you're taking a couch from upstairs to downstairs, it's the same way as you're carrying your wife from downstairs to upstairs. It's the same thing.
Listen, it's about responsibility, accountability, and very large lamps. That's what we do here. So the post continues. Looking to hire this week. Flexible scheduling, awesome workout. Awesome.
Says you, my guy.
That's why I got a job. I would just go fucking work out. What do we?
And I know what working out is, and that's why I know that moving is so similar to it.
Right.
The planned and scheduled way to improve my body in measured doses is exactly the same as moving everything all the time 24/7 as often as possible. Great tips, weekly pay, and then speaking of free local gym membership.
Oh, that's what he meant by awesome workout. What you do in your free time.
Listen, we have a Planet Fitness membership. If you go and you lift weights and you go when they're not sticky, then you can have a great workout. And then otherwise fucking pick up that piano. And then it says ask for details. So that means they're gonna never give that to you, right? They're gonna say it in the interview, like they're gonna say it so fast, like free local gym membership if you ask for details, and then they're gonna talk about the pay and look at the good time here.
Fucking most busted ass gym too,
it's his boxing gym. It's the owner's gym, is what it is.
Yeah,
that's
Dave's
what it's got to be.
Gym. Yeah,
they're not paying for a gym membership. It's Dave's Smelly Smell Fest with a bunch
just
of those
garage with his fucking gym equipment.
That's what I was gonna say.
Just chipped dumbbells and stuff.
Well, you know those dumbbells
doesn't even weigh what it says it weighs anymore. It's got a chip in it.
Yeah.
I feel like this is more of like an 80s, 90s thing, but like those dumbbells you can fill with like water or like sand, and like sand, it's probably 6 pounds. I mean, just depends on the sand, but like, we're ballparking it. Mm-hmm. So he's probably got some of that stuff. Just maybe not even, maybe he has like an employee gym. Like his gym's got good stuff, but like around the corner in like the dog park, in like a little dog walk, you're just dodging old shits, and like by the rain gutter, you can do a couple bench presses. And then the list finishes out with $300 sign-on bonus. All right. Not interesting. 17 and 18 hour and up plus tips. So not really and up. Really, what they mean is it's 17 and 18 an hour, and then you get tips. Like and up. You're saying and up, like I'm gonna give you more hourly, and you're fucking not.
Nah.
Like up is the tips.
Also, like I'm not like rejecting it, but I've never known. Like, do you tip movers? I've never used.
You do movers. Tip movers.
You do tip them.
Yeah.
Amount.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah. You
tip.
You do technically. The courteous thing to do now is tip. Literally everybody, I guess. Apparently, our fucking rules have gone so wild.
That's because we're not paying anybody anything. I think
this is true, but that's not us.
No.
Yeah.
No, I do think that the argument, and it's it's not sound in the sense that I'm sure I'm sure that someone who's moving today right now would be like, no, they're fucking not. But like, I think the argument is if you can afford movers, you should be able to afford to tip someone, which is slightly, I mean, the argument of eating out is the same. If you can afford to eat out, you should be able to afford to tip. But I will say the price flexes, you could be eating out and getting 2 tacos for $9 tops,
Yeah.
And maybe not tipping so much on that. But in the case of a mover, like it is a deal. But,
Well, it's just weird to me because it's like, man, he's said that twice. It's the only thing he's said more than once is that you'll get to it's in that, like, just the idea. It's like, don't worry. The best part is something that I'm not even offering.
Right.
The best part of this is your faith in strangers.
Right.
Which, if you've ever met one before,
man, can't rely on them.
I can't say that I trust strangers. And matter of fact, we're taught not to. As a rule from the very beginning, one of the first things people teach you is do not trust that people who say they're going to give you things that you do not know will then give you that thing specifically. Right. They may be there to offer you something else, which is not good for you or anybody. Right. Quick apply today below or text this number, and then there's a link. We're going to just take a quick look at the old link. I will say the compensation box, not reassuring. It does say no pay in it. I'm going to guess that that's just that they didn't actually like.
It's just a very lazy man. Couldn't move his house over to
Yeah, correct. And then we're on the moving application page, and it looks like a real fun font, kind of one like a summer camp, like a summer camp board, font. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's the same words. It's the same, like,
same shit.
And then, just stuff. So like, yeah, it looks like a somewhat normal. Although it doesn't help that, like, when you go to the main page of this actual website, careers is up top, like they're always hiring. You know what I mean?
Oh, they for sure are always hiring because I mean, even in the post, it doesn't give any hope for you to be there. He goes, "You may be here for a summer or a few years, or maybe you may get the fuck out. I might be there for a day." Like, you don't.
Yeah, I will agree with that I don't think that many years to come is the ode to a mover.
Nobody's looking for a career in moving.
I don't think so. Yeah.
You're moving because you have fucked up severely in your life.
Or
you need some cash.
Yeah, because you're hustling, because you're like, I need this, and this is,
I need this. I'm tips. On the run from the law. I have
to. Yeah, or you're trying to, you're just trying to save up for that dirt bike or whatever the fuck. So everybody needs a dirt bike. That's what I say. So, I wouldn't do this to begin with because I just think that there's better if you're gonna be doing the physical shit all day. moving is probably one of the worst things, right? Like,
right.
You know, like Nick, you deliver, shit sometimes, or a lot of times.
I have like a very minimal kind of, as opposed to something like this, a very minimal style moving job. And
exactly,
the thing about
because
it is it's like
all you're doing is moving when you're a mover. That's it.
It's like, we know like that, boxes come in cube shapes, but what's going to hit you is when they hit you with like shit that doesn't fit in a box, and you can't grip it from like a real way, and that's how you throw your back out, because you got holding something weirdly shaped.
It's a war of attrition for sure.
Right.
So I know that everyone loses that game. As soon as you start the game, you're losing it. So
we all lose the war with moving.
So I'm gonna say fuck this place.
I'm out as well.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, did you know that you can text this podcast? The number is 470-223-5627. That's 470-223-5627. We take your side, by the way. That's an automatic position. If you text us, we're on your side.
I don't give a damn about your boss. You think I'm going to protect that guy? I hate that guy. I hate that guy. I got your back. We got your back here.
Absolutely. If we're like this is like a weirdo, like sleazy lawyer commercial. I mean, we're on your side to a point, I'm
wearing a goofy suit right now.
I'm wearing a brown tie. Couldn't tell you why. If you need to talk shit about something, like we're your shit talking team. All you gotta do is text 470-223-5627. That's 470-223-5627. We're on your side.
Stephen, what is the first job you've ever had?
The very first job I had, I worked in actually the Department of Revenue in Colorado.
Oh,
when I was state job when I was like 16, 17. My dad actually worked there, and I got a job for the summer. What was I doing? I was working in collections. I was basically filing shit and then like entering shit on the computer. Is like basically going through a bunch of old records and make sure people paid their taxes or not.
Oh, okay.
And type it in socials and like, ooh, this person definitely owes something.
So you just manually go. You're just like literally. I just want to clarify here. Like the job is you have files or whatever. You pull a number or something, and you just like literally put it into a thing that tells what this person's paid taxes recently.
Yeah. So basically, you pull their file and it has like all their information. You type in their social security number and in a few different screens and make sure, and it'll see if they owe money or if they don't. And see what like their tax status is active or not, and then I'd set one in one pile to be like things to be expunged, and the others were like, all right, y'all should work on these.
So the expunged meaning there were some that you found that were like this person owes, but it's no big deal. It's like $15 or something.
Whether it's that or they didn't owe,
or they didn't owe.
or they didn't owe, or it was just things that, because back then with the files, like people were so fucking unorganized.
This sure sounds like a job a computer should be doing.
Oh yeah, they're like, did we do this? Did we get these ones done? I don't know. Go through them again.
Absolutely.
And they're just paying people to fucking do it.
It's so important to remember that businesses and government are run by humans.
It's super funny to think that there's a guy who's like, did I do my job? I might not have. You know what? We better hire someone else to make sure that I did it.
Absolutely.
We should hire a child to come in here and really make sure I did my job.
Does anybody know any childs? Let's get them in here. Get them.
I was like, I got one.
He's like, hey, I
got one dumbass fucking idiot.
He's on my couch right now. Bring him in tomorrow.
So I mean, how long did you do that?
I did that for the summer, so 3 months.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So was it like something? Was it like your parents' idea, or was it your idea? Do you just want your own money? Were they like, you got to get your own money? What was it?
I just wanted my own. I've always made my own in various ways, legal or not. But this summer I just wanted to make some money, and I was actually, when you get your license and shit, I was like, I'm gonna try to, get a little money. You know what I'm saying?
Fill a
A couple
gas
of
tank,
dollars for these
baby.
bitches. Yeah, I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That was you in your interview.
Yeah. Why do you want these jobs? Oh, well, man, bitches got titties now.
And then the guy's right. He's like, bitches. Taking notes
That
down.
is interesting. You're a rock star, actually. I think.
Look at this rock star to this computer. Just so they can look at stuff. So, was anything about that surprising? It sounds to me like it's pretty much like, these guys fucking owe money, and I'm gonna put this in a pile. I mean, like, did anything happen after that? Like to the files? That you knew about?
They handled the files. I think the most of supposedly they might still be there. Honestly, the most surprising thing probably was coming across people you knew.
Oh,
like family members and shit, or like businesses. Like this motherfucker in trouble. And,
not my favorite Jersey Mike's location.
Yeah. But so like, family friends, where you start reading, like, is this the same? And I start going to look at the birthday and shit, like, oh man.
Right.
And their birthday's tomorrow.
Oh boy, they gonna lose this house.
Did you work with your dad at all directly at any point, or
no, he's in a different department. He was he was a tax auditor. So he did the different it's similar department, different role, different thing.
Okay, different corner of the office.
I mean,
so to speak.
Different section, completely different section.
It sounds to me like he's doing what should have been done in the first place on what you're doing.
Yeah. He was doing, exactly.
Like he's, doing what the state is supposed to do, which is audit taxes that are coming in for, relevant years, which is the most recent one or ones.
So did you guys ever like hang? I worked with my dad for a couple of years when I was a kid. I was like 17 as well, and 18. And like my dad would come over to where I was working. He'd be like, "Get your hands out of your pocket," or like he'd say some shit. He'd just talk some shit, or whatever. Like, get back to work or whatever. So did you guys ever run into each other or hang out, take lunch, anything?
We took lunch and stuff, but nothing crazy, nothing like we have a different relationships. That's a little bit. It's like a front of house versus back of house at a restaurant stuff. You just get a little head nod and be like, I know that. Yeah.
I see that guy around.
But then everybody else, like everybody knew I was his fucking son. So everybody else was talking. Oh, hey, I heard you. Yeah, how you doing? I'm fine. Like, oh, you're a handsome young man. Like, but old bitch, can you just close the door? Damn. Get out of here.
I just found out my Uncle Ronnie's going to jail. All right?
Just
get out of here.
Can you fucking get out? So that was, legit, like the whole building. Cause my dad is pretty extroverted.
Okay.
He's very social. He's very social, and so he talked to everybody. So, like, I'd walk in, the whole building, like, you're supposed to like scan your badge and all that shit. Go through these security checks, and they didn't even check me. They were like, "Oh, I know who you are." Yeah, I'm like, so I couldn't have gone crazy at any point. I was like, oh yeah, you're Augustine. So okay.
He just showed up like days before, just like like stole a picture of your ID or something.
Yeah,
recognize his face, okay?
Yeah, but
how are your kids, by the way?
Yeah.
So do you like? This seems like a job that has the capacity to be bored out of your mind as well.
Oh, absolutely. Oh man, I can't tell you how I just be staring out the window after a certain point. It's fucking manila folders. How excited can you be around manila folders?
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. It's just
they like absorb your life force at some point.
Oh yeah,
that's why they're that color. It's the color of the entire human race all mixed in.
I don't know if that's true, but
it definitely does feel like a little soul sucking. You know, like I just like handling that much paper after a while, then it starts to dry out your fingers and stuff. And you're just like, oh, I'm starting to turn into this shit.
Yeah.
Become the manila folder monster.
Fucking awful with that. Yeah, that shit, man.
Were you able to fuck around any? I mean, like you said, close the door. Were you in an office with other people or were you by yourself?
No, I was in by myself.
Okay.
So yeah, I definitely fucked around. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, I said, give me an office too, motherfucker. No, they just had an office apparently where probably the guy who was fucking up worked. So yeah,
he just painted over the blood from where he shot himself in the head or whatever.
Here's your seat.
Augustine, bring your son in here. He's gonna work in here.
Yeah.
Like, can I get a window? Window? Okay. Chase, are you good?
Yeah. Well, hold on a second. You were done because the summer was over and you just went back to school.
Yeah, went back to school.
I guess you didn't decide to go back.
No, not yet.
You're like, I got some work history under my belt. Literally anything is better.
Yeah. They asked me to go back to the next one. I was like, I ain't coming back to that motherfucker. I went and got a different job. Shit.
Yeah. No, that's better off for that way. Okay. All right, Stephen, that was your first job. What would you say is the worst job you've ever had?
The worst? I was working at fucking this place, the University of the Rockies, bro. Online college.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Shit was fucking trash. It was dial. Try to convince people that they want to go to college.
Oh, so you're like telemarketing to call people.
Dog, online. It was an online school. It was fucking work. Like, and that was the thing. If the job was less like salesy, I probably wouldn't have that much of a problem. But the fucking like manager was some fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
And he kept like trying to like, you gotta sell, you gotta get somebody, you gotta get a student today. And there's this whole fucking thing, Rockstar of the Week, how many people who got more people signed up that week is fucking the worst.
Did you get any bonus or anything for signing up more people?
No. Well, you did get promoted, and then you get more money that way,
and get more hourly or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get more hourly, and you also move up. You'll be a manager at some point, and then you can.
Great! You can just bitch at people.
Yeah. Then you got to yell at all the kids. Yeah. That's so crazy to me to like call people like, "Do you want to go to college?" It's like, obviously no. Obviously no.
Yeah. Right.
Call from a stranger was gonna fix that.
Right. And it was some people who like on like at some point put in their information somewhere.
Oh, of course.
So, but you know how that shit is, man.
They were at a career fair, right?
Yeah.
And right next to University of the Rockies was fucking a Chick-fil-A location that was opening.
Yeah, or you had to fill it out.
Put their email in.
Chick-fil-A.
They were like, we got a free. No, that's absolutely what it was.
Yeah.
If you fill out, it's not even an interest form. That's 100% what it is, Stephen.
Mm-hmm.
If you fill out this, your fucking email, we will give you a coupon for like a fucking like free dollar Frosty, you know,
right?
So the least offer of all time. But you know, again, you're at this career fair and you're like, I can't fucking do this anymore. I'll give him my fucking trash phone number or whatever. Who cares?
Yeah. But yeah, man, that shit, god damn, that was terrible. It was fun, like with the people to hang out, man. Like sometimes we would go at lunch, like fuck these dudes. but like,
I believe that.
And we get hammered at lunch and then come back and just fucking sit there. Like that part was cool, and like the people were cool. But man, that fucking job sucked, dog. That place.
Yeah. Well, I just Googled it, and it's a part of the University of Arizona like thing. I don't even think they're there. I literally Googled University.
They are
of the Rockies.
now.
That's what it is. I just get University of the Rockies and I clicked on it. And now I'm just on a webpage. It says University of Arizona Global Campus. And then there's like a portal for like courses and academics and shit.
So I wonder if it got acquired or something.
Yeah, maybe it did.
It must have. And changed. So things have changed.
I mean,
I'm sure it still sucks. Yeah. I'm sure it still
it still sucks. Absolutely.
How did you get into this?
After college,
yeah,
looking for a job, and like you fucking put some shit up, and that shit was paying like 40,000 to start with benefits. And out of college,
yeah, I hear you on that. Then I mean, like that's especially straight out of college. Like I need to be making money right fucking now, and to have a promise of that is like, all right, well, how bad could it be, right?
Right. And then how bad for real. And then it seemed like it would be good. Like training was like, oh, this will be great. This is. You're only talking to people who actually want to go to school, and you're trying to help them decide.
Yeah, bullshit, fucking bullshit.
All that bullshit. And training seemed great. Like it was going to be. Then you get on the floor and you go, what the fuck were we doing in training? What the fuck? This is a whole different thing.
Because the trainers have nothing to do with what you're doing on the floor at all. Like they literally don't even go to there. Right. Mm-mm. Yeah. They're busy. You leave and they're busy running another training.
Right. They've actually were on the floor at some point.
And they got the fuck off. Yeah.
Yeah. They got to a point where they like get off. And that's one thing. They go, you should have motherfucking said something.
Yeah. This is a meat machine, kids.
Yeah.
Line up.
Yeah.
Yeah. A bunch of fucking assholes.
Man.
So you get on the floor, like I assume everybody has this revelation at the same time. It's not just you.
Oh yeah, everybody. I mean, dude, that was a revolving door. I mean,
yeah.
Day one, people were quitting. It was just
of
people
course.
Like fuck. It was just, and then the managers, they're all trying to fuck the people under them, like the new people.
Oh, awesome!
Oh, cool.
It was great. It was great.
Jeez. Yeah. Okay, so then I was curious because, like, I know, like, if I'm in that situation where I'm like, I hate my job, I know I'll find the other people that hate the job, and we'll commiserate, like you're saying. But were there like nerds? Were there people who were like way into it, and they're like, yeah, I'm all about sales and shit.
Some people fucking just drank the Kool-Aid and were like, yeah. It's like so awesome, man. This dude, I don't name him, but man, he was so into this shit. Like he got a tattoo of the logo.
No,
what? Are you serious?
Yeah, he got a tattoo of the logo, showed back up at work, and was like, guys, check this out, man. Like I figured since I got 50 students already, like I'm just gonna commit all the way. And I was like, and it wasn't like a big tattoo, but it was enough for me to go.
Any tattoo of any size for the place that you work.
I was like, this motherfucker is crazy.
Yeah.
Have you ever belonged to anything in life?
Yeah.
I was very concerned, but
I mean, part of me is like, well, how many other tattoos do you have from people that have been like just barely kind to you in small groups? You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, this is from my history class.
Yeah.
Teacher was just fucking, he was really cool. I went into a Burger King one time and they gave me extra fries. Then I don't think they do that to everybody. So I got a Burger King logo, you know.
Me and one other guy met at a bus stop. The bus didn't come, so we ended up just walking to the same place together. I got a tattoo of him.
I don't know his name. He's bus guy though. He's pretty cool.
Right. You know.
Dude, that is insane. And you're right. Yeah. Like I was immediately, when you said that, I was like, oh, loser. But then when you said crazy, I was like, oh, crazy. That's more accurate. Crazy.
Yeah, better adjustment there.
Mm-hmm.
I assume he was there when you left. I hope he was there when you left.
I think he's honestly
before you did.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
That would be funny. Just fucking crosses off his tattoo. I think he's actually still there.
Oh man.
Dude.
Yeah, there was. I'm trying to remember. Was that one or is it the other? I worked at a different online university at a different time. I'm trying to remember which.
Yeah. Do you think this guy with a tattoo? I would imagine that he, like when new people come in, he shows them his tattoo pretty early on.
I think it was more of everybody would be like, this motherfucker has a tattoo over it. And people really?
Yeah, that's true.
And then they go see and then he would think it's like, and he'd be like, oh, everybody like thinks I'm cool. And it was like, nah, man. Everybody just come look and make sure this is as silly as it fucking actually seems. And
They were like, hey, Ricky, do the thing. He's like, yeah. And they
Oh, Ricky's a great name for that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
man. That's awful. That's really weird.
Yeah.
I also think it'd be funny if Ricky took his pride for the company into like a rivalry to other online school recruiters.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Fucking
like
bashing them.
Yeah. He's
Fucking
he's all fratty about it. Kappa Nova Beta
Right,
online, dog.
Right.
Online dog.
The dog is really, that's why you know it's a fucking,
that's how you know it's Ricky.
Yeah, that's how you know it's him.
Yeah.
Everyone's dog.
Everyone's dog, yeah.
Ricky seemed like there was a time in his life where he had a lot of visors. I'm not saying now, but there was definitely a visors spell.
Yeah. Pride and Joy is like a pool table in his house, but like you can only really fit to one side of it, because the room's not big enough.
Got a pool table dog.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like way up high with the cue.
Yeah, right.
Got a pool table though, dog. Right.
Hey, you can play with your hands if you want to.
Yeah. I actually got a bunch of little sticks too, if you want.
Yeah.
Just use the little ones on that side of the table.
Right.
Oh, dude, Ricky's weird. I hope I never meet Ricky.
Yeah.
He might be a nice guy, but
we've all met a Ricky though.
We've all met a Ricky at some point.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, it's hard. It's hard in the tattoo space, like anything that isn't already awesome is a pretty hard sell in tattoos, like
sure. Yeah.
Like even
established as cool already.
Yeah.
Hard push for you to make it cool.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like even butterflies are like, objectively cool, even if they're not cool to you, right? Like I don't necessarily think a butterfly tattoo would be cool, but like butterflies are like an insect and they fucking start as this other thing. You know what I mean? And like if you do like cool, like there's colors and stuff on it, like I'm just saying, like they're neat.
There's an argument.
There's nothing that's cool about the place you work at all.
University of Arizona online school recruiters.
Oh man, do you think when they got bought, he had to change his
dog?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, do you have to get a cover up?
Oh man, that's damn. Now I'm curious.
Or he just added University of Arizona above the School of the Rockies. Like this. It's University of Arizona School of the Rockies.
I need to look that shit. It really comes up as fucking Arizona. That's interesting because I'm gonna have to look because I don't know when that would have happened because that now makes me think like, I wonder what the fuck he did with that tattoo.
I mean, I am okay. So I'm just sort of breezing through the Wikipedia page for University of the Rockies, and 2018 is when it stopped.
2018
it operated from 98 to 2018, so just 20 years of the good life.
Yeah. Sweet. Then it got eaten.
And then I think it got eaten. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Weird.
Well, what's interesting is, like on the Wikipedia page, it doesn't even list University of Arizona at all.
This got a lot. I don't know that this place is real anymore. Like you remember, remember during the pandemic when like you try to DoorDash and it'd be like, oh yeah, like Sparky's Barbecue, it's just opened up. They deliver, but then you found out that was just a guy.
Yeah,
right.
Ran into like so. That's what I feel like is happening now. They're like, yes, the University of Arizona, Rockies, Colorado, New York, upstate.
Right.
What? Where are you? What are you?
It's online. Listen, it's online. That's all you need.
It's online.
So, I mean, did you make any like sales or whatever?
Oh yeah, what is that like?
I think I had one person sign up. Yeah, dog. I was there for 5 months, and I was like,
"My fucking god!
Fuck this shit, bro."
5 months.
5 months. See, I was there, and when I was there, like I would be calling, trying to, get things, but I was applying for other jobs. So I was like all day applying, and I took 1 day to go interview for this job at the county that I ended up staying at for a little while. But and like the day, because this is the thing too, the day you put in your 2 weeks, they fire you.
Yeah,
because they don't want you to sabotage anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bring down their big university. Yeah.
They're a big university. I mean, a monolith, really. It's a time-honored tradition, the University of the
You're
Rockies.
gonna take down their corner of the internet.
You know, I guess what happened is that everybody decided to quit and everybody took it down from the inside, you know, like the net.
Yeah. So that fucking, you know, that's the thing. Cause I think, sales wise, they go, well, we don't want to be paying this person if they're going to be leaving because they're not going to have. So they just fire you, and I'm pretty sure they pay you the severance and go.
Oh, really? They pay you the 2 weeks. They're just like, I don't want you on the premises.
Yeah, you cannot. And once I did it, they go, whoop, and I was like, all right.
So it's me in the county.
Yeah, once I got the job, once I got hired, and I was on the phone, and it's like I knew I got it. I was like, dope. And I typed up my shit that day, and I was like, I got to be strategic about when I want to drop it because I knew I'd get fired. And I was like, all right, I want, you know, a little bit of time before I start the new job. So I get it. And then bam, dropped it like, I don't know, 5 days before my other shit. Walk me out.
So 5 months and one sale. Yeah. That's a long time.
I don't sell well on something I don't believe.
Fucking either.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you?
Why would you?
Yeah, it's like if you don't absolutely come to me, if I answer the phone and I talk to you, you don't sound like you absolutely want to go to school and know why and what you're trying to study, and that you're going to take out the loans or pay cash or whatever. Then I'd be like, you know,
fuck off.
Just let us know if you know, I was like, let us know if you change your mind. Bye.
Yeah. What else can you do?
Well, I mean, and also like, you know, you're selling the worst thing you can sell. It's not like, this has been covered on the podcast, but for one day I tried to sell Vegas vacations from like a call center, and it was like, no base salary. It was just only commission. I was like, oh yeah, I 5 hours, no sale. And they're like, get the fuck out of here. They literally
5 hours.
I did it for 5 hours straight. And then
damn.
And then they were like, we have to give up your seat because you haven't sold anything. So someone else is going to come sit in, and they're going to.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was a terrible place. But what I'm saying is, I'm sad. No, I don't know what I was saying.
I'll call them for you, man. What's their number?
No, what I'm saying is, at least a Vegas vacation is like something that happens in a short amount of time. Like if I buy a vacation now, I know I'm going within a year, right? And like it's a low cost, also low risk. I mean, you know, in the sense that like, maybe it's $300 or some shit like that, but like, I know what it is. It's Vegas. I've been before. I'll go. But college is like, hey, it's like you're calling someone up and be like, hey, do you have $40,000? No. Well, how'd you like to lose $40,000?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? What if tomorrow you agreed to the idea that you would have negative $40,000?
And by the time you start paying it back, it's actually $60,000.
Yeah. This is the beginning of a long relationship you're gonna have with this $40,000.
Beginning of a very long story between you and us.
So, you know, why don't you do that? You know, so it's like it's the craziest proposition of all time. I mean, were there any people that weren't bonkers that were good at it?
There were some people who were good at it who actually weren't crazy. Some I still talk to. Some have moved into other businesses and stuff, but
why wouldn't you? I mean, if you can sell that, sell anything else, right?
Yeah, no doubt. There were some who were like, you know, seemed pretty regular people. Like, okay, like I'd be cool with that. Actually, were pretty good, but I was just like, I don't like the idea of continuing to, you know, manipulate people into this idea that they want something. And
absolutely.
Some people were okay with it. And I had a moral because I had fucking student debt. So I was like,
this is a bad idea.
The
reason I'm here is because of my student.
If I didn't have that shit, first phone call. Hello. Hey, listen, I got to do this call for my job. What I'm about to say, just say no. but I have to say it because they pay me money. I made some poor decisions and went to college. Took out a bunch of debt that they're trying to get me to do to you. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 months of that call.
Yeah, same guy.
Did they record your calls or anything? Did they yell at you?
All the calls are recorded, and like for training purposes, your manager's got to listen like randomly to a call or so a week. And so you got, I don't know which one they'll listen to or whatever.
Right. It's like, it's funny. They're like, yeah, Stephen, we have you here saying to one potential customer, no big deal. You have another one here that says, yeah, I don't care. And then it's just all these times of you not pushing the sale.
Right. Like, what are you doing today? Another.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, Stephen, before we close out, we always make sure to ask 3 questions to make sure we kind of covered everything. Question number 1, reasonably sure we have an answer to this one. It's when were you done and how did you quit? You were looking the whole time for a new job.
Oh, I was looking the whole time. And so my dad before he worked at the Arapahoe County Human Services. Mm-hmm. And that job, like once you get into the county, if you get in, it's very easy to stay there forever.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Comfortable. The hours, 8 to 4:30, not even 5. Mm-hmm. Still get an hour lunch. Mm-hmm. Your paycheck is on time every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sure.
And you don't have to swindle somebody to get it.
No. So sometimes it's stressful because of you do like food stamps, Medicaid, that type of stuff for people. Mm-hmm. But time off too, accrued, basically got, I basically got a sick and a vacation day a month, plus all of the holidays because government shit. Mm-hmm. It was great. I could take time. It was very easy to work with. And once I got that call, I was at my desk, actually, I'll never forget. I took it. Or I didn't actually answer the call. I got voicemail. So I listened to the voicemail and said, hey, this is, Celeste, we're hiring you. We want to offer you the job. Give me a call back. Let me know. I was like, fuck yeah. So I went and took my 15-minute break. Took a break, called her back. I was like, yep, I'll take it. And when do you want me to start? She's like, March 14th. And I go, great. And what did I do? I think I sent an email to my manager. I go, hey, this day is going to be my last day. Like after I held on to it for a few days, I was like, this thing's going to be my last day. And then they're like, okay. And they're like, we're firing you. And I go, give me my severance, nigga. That's kind of it.
That's it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, question number 2 might be a more challenging question. What is one good thing you would say you took from this very bad job, if any?
A good thing.
Hard to come up with.
Yeah.
What I think, honestly, actually, you start one of those times that reminded me of like, you want to be doing what you want to do. Like, like if you don't like this shit, fucking quit. Like the money, fuck it. Like
it's not gonna work out.
Right. And I've been doing stand-up already, and it was also one of those things I was like, I gotta really keep leaning into this shit so I can stop doing these fucking jobs.
Yeah.
I also like what you had to say about like you're like, I'm not gonna sell shit to people they don't want. There's like I like that morality in there of just like, I'm not your puppet, and I'm also not gonna push. I'm not gonna it's a little predatory to be like,
it's very predatory. I mean, the school itself operates in a predatory fashion. I mean, I think there's been like news articles on specifically Arizona State University and on online universities.
On Ricky himself.
On Rick.
Man.
So I understand. Draw the line. You're like, don't care. Probably a good line to draw in general.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Question number 3, not related to those jobs, is we've had a pandemic or whatever. Some people's lives have been very altered. Some people not so much. Sort of just like a general check-in. How you doing? Any new worldviews, insights, etc.?
It's actually kind of similar to the University of Rockies, especially now, man. Do what you want to be doing. Enjoy.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't know when the fuck this shit is gonna be over. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of people too have kind of woken up to that, like especially in the service industry. They start to realize, like,
absolutely.
This fucking sucks.
Yeah, like I don't have any fucking healthcare. I'm fucking dealing with these fucking knucklehead motherfuckers all day.
Yeah, it's getting your ass kicked every day for people who don't give a shit.
And there's absolutely no way out. I mean, it just is what it is. And so the only way out is you build one for yourself in one way, shape or form.
Yeah, and so I think people have figured out that game out and go, fuck. People have been taking advantage of these motherfuckers for so long. People and like they had time to sit with it and think about it. Like, especially too, even when you were getting that extra 600 a week in unemployment, like when you really understand, like that's really not a lot of money.
Yeah, and yet,
yet it was still like some people like, how am I making more money? They go, something's wrong. I should have been making more.
And also, I think once you cross that threshold too, it's like you realize how low the bar is for you to have like a much better life. It was just $600 and it changed my fucking life.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
So maybe I should do this, that, or that. Whatever.
Yeah.
Realignment is. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, Stephen. Where can people find you on the internet if you want to be found?
Pornhub.com.
Yeah,
/ open asshole.
/ big boy Ricky.
Yeah, I got my butthole just open. Somebody looking through that. Instagram, Stephen A. Stephen Agyei 1. Twitter is just Stephen Agyei. Because I still want to find the motherfucker on Instagram who was just the Stephen Agyei, because that one bothers me. It's another conversation for a different podcast.
Absolutely, we'll hunt him down. It's called Hunting Stephen Agyei. The other
hunting, but Google me and shit. I guess if you want, you don't have to.
We'll put links to the socials in the show notes too. So check it out. That's it. And
right on.
Fuck this place.
Fuck it.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Chase.
We got a write-in, my dude.
Oh, we got a write-in?
We got a write-in.
Oh, man, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute since we had a write-in, but we got one, and I'll say it's a good one.
Yeah?
Why not?
All right. Hit me.
Okay, this write-in that we have on this fine day is a new friend of ours.
Ooh.
Named Pam.
Okay, Pam.
Yeah, Pam. Okay. So Pam texts, and the texts begin. We actually do a little bit back and forth here. So Pam texts, and they start with, hey.
Oh, is that like a he?
It's a he. It's he.
Hey,
a little.
Pam?
It's a dark laughter.
Yeah, Pam coming in real creepy right out of the gate.
Well, it is spooky season after all.
Oh, very spooky times.
And then, and then Pam says, "Sorry, just this is the next line. Sorry, just wanted to see if this number actually worked. Your show gets me through. I've had all kinds of shitty, crazy jobs. I.e., first serving job was overnight at Denny's.
Oh, dude, fuck that. That's like the drunk shift.
Yeah,
like that's.
I mean,
that's one of those things.
Go ahead.
That's one of those things where I would be pissed if in the interview they didn't tell you that.
Yeah,
like you're dealing with a lot of drunk people.
Live.
I'm not saying everyone comes in there is drunk, but everyone that comes in there is drunk in their own way.
Absolutely.
No one's like gumming into Denny's at 2 a.m. because
no one's sauntering in.
Yeah, there's not the family of five coming in like, oh, very excited about Disneyland tomorrow. It's like
like
people
putting out like a really long cigarette. They're not classy dames,
like that Cruella de Vil kind of.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But it's not. It's just like these like truckers that fucking look like truckers. I don't know. Maybe Pam will tell us, but that's what I imagine. Every time I've gone into a 24-hour restaurant past
the
drinking hours
at the time when 24 hours comes into real effect.
Those
vagrants,
that
vagabonds,
time.
It's and ne'er-do-wells, really. So not good. And then Pam continues. Also played it. Craigslist game almost.
You serious? Oh, let me take over.
Okay, please.
Played it. Almost played it. Be Craigslist game. I think she's saying she just played Craigslist game. Whatever.
Okay,
selling Cutco knives.
Almost selling Cutco knives. Yeah, got into the interview process or something. Pam.
That hits close to home with me.
Mm.
I have a very, very dear, longtime friend.
Okay.
That was knee fucking deep in Cutco.
Really?
Just for years.
Is Cutco multi-level marketing? Like you buy the knives and you have to sell
it's
them?
absolutely a pyramid scheme.
Fuck me.
Yeah. And my friend was very good, but buying into the Kool-Aid.
Very good, like selling a bunch of knives.
Right.
They're good knives, I guess, right?
Yeah, I think they are pretty great knives, but it's one of those things where you're selling knives
just knives,
weird,
dude.
Yeah. But it's like door-to-door knife sales.
Yeah.
So that's that's wild. I would love Pam to hear more about that.
Yeah, specifically how you were into almost like because part of it's like, what kind of situation were you just like, you know what, this might be it. Like this might be the thing I need right now. And then I respond to Pam, what up? This number totally works because guess what? It fucking does.
Dude, I appreciate 2 what ups on that. What up? I mean 2 D's on that. What up?
Yeah, you got to say WADD you up. This number totally works. And then they respond, oh, ha, ha, ha. A little less on the hey. So
yeah. The laugh got a little louder, a little more honest.
Yeah, for sure.
And a little less witch in the woods.
And then I said, less witch in the woods, or the voice deep within a well,
Oh, yeah.
So like, where's that sound coming from? It's not coming from a safe place. And I say, glad the pod's helping you get through, but yeah, overnight at Denny's, it seems like there's pretty room for chaos. And then Pam responds, I'm so sorry. I thought I accidentally gave this out to a bad Hinge prospect. So if that's true, I really hope that they text us, by the way.
Okay. I'm sorry. What?
I think that I'm saying Pam, I think, is preemptively warning us that there's a chance that we're in a scattered crowd. We're texting, we're just shooting the shit a little bit.
Yeah, you and Pam hanging out. I'm not judging.
We're chilling.
I'm just saying.
So
okay.
we both have squirts. Those fucking weirdo sodas. Fucking squirts. So can't believe they're still in business. Anyway, we both have lemon lime squirts, and we're just shooting the breeze. And I think that Pam is warning us that there was maybe a Hinge prospect that was asking for the number, and then instead of giving their real number, they dropped our number 470-2235.
Oh shit! So Pam's potential date.
Yeah, maybe texting us. Which honestly, I do follow up. And I say, oh yeah, you should totally do that. We'll accept all Hinge rejects with a kind but firm no. And I would say that we may or may not do that. But I'm just saying, if anybody's out there, that's another great use of this podcast number. 470-223-5627. You just, you put it in your phone. And then whenever somebody needs a number you don't want to give them, just give them this, especially for people, like Tinder or whatever, fucking they'll text us and we'll just say, what's up? Yes, this is Pam.
I mean, I don't really want to be like sifting through a sea of dick pics or anything like that.
I'll do it. I volunteer as tribute. I'm just saying, we're here for you. Okay. Yeah. We're here for you. Okay. And then Pam continues, but I wanted to write in because you both are so funny and intelligent, and my job just isn't sitting right with me. And I just want to say, thank you, Pam. That's really
appreciate you, Pam.
Very nice. I would say we're funny. Intelligent?
Oh, dude, not me. Dude, I'm so dumb, dude. I was making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with hamburger buns because I have not made a whole lot of great decisions.
Recently?
Dude, yesterday.
Oh, man.
It's good. I'm not going to say it's not good. It's still bread or whatever, but it's,
Yeah.
It's, it's a hamburger bun bread. That's not a sandwich bread, Nick. Come on, man.
No, this is definitely that moment where you turn to yourself or your friend or hopefully like a child and you say, hey, buddy, that's not bread. I know it's bread in the same sense that like, you can spell the word "to" a bunch of ways.
Right. Yeah.
But
It's like, man, you don't be putting that PB&J on that French baguette. That's not. Stop using that French baguette for everything.
That's just not what it's for. And it's not a problem that you're doing it. It's not going to upset your tum-tum, but just as far as our respect for ourselves go, we're going to want to veer away from that. Yeah,
right.
Fair. So, thank you, Pam. That's nice of you. And I'm sorry your job's not sitting right with you. Pam continues. I started as a registered nurse for like the biggest healthcare system in NYC, the one that gave first COVID vaccination, et cetera. So, it's probably like a big fucking thing. Yeah. So I asked my interview.
A very busy day that day.
Sounds like a busy day. Get the interview, pushing the vaccine out. So I asked my interview about health insurance and they say, yup.
Okay.
Which honestly, if you're doing anything health related, the recent episode we have with Britt Beer. She was like, I want the fucking insurance, so I'm going to go with an insurance company. Obviously, that's one-to-one. But I'm just saying anything healthcare related that's full time should offer some kind of something, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I say, okay, good, but I'm guessing there's a turn. And yes, we do have one. Pam says, I don't find out until orientation. We don't get health insurance for 3 months. And I have to take care of unvaccinated, sick as fuck COVID patients.
That is a fucking nightmare.
Yep. That's real bad. Pam continues. They also fucked up and I haven't got my first paycheck and everyone's giving me the runaround about it. Second check went through to direct deposit, but yeah, I just wanted to share because it seems so fucked up.
Absolutely. Yeah. It seems super scary.
And it seems
they're just like hoping you die so they don't have to pay you that.
Yeah. You won't last 30 days, buddy. So go ahead. If you want to just like share gum with these people, then fine. And then Pam continues. I got my master's in public health as well. So, so I know the ins and outs of how bad our healthcare is here, but like, damn, shawty. I think I pronounced that right. Damn,
shoddy.
Pam, I just, I want to stop for just a second here and say it's got to be a little tough to have a master's degree and to be doing what you're doing. Cause I'm just a guess. This is maybe a touch of a step down from master's level employment.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever it is, whether you're filing paperwork, but you're with patients. So yeah, it sounds like you're like a fucking nurse or like a, there's so many jobs in hospitals and stuff. There's
a lot going on there.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's how intelligent we are. But then, there's people come in that just do one thing or whatever. So you could be a PT, a physical therapist assistant or something, but either way, that sounds bad. And then Pam continues. On the bright side, they gave us COVID angel keychains to protect us. Mine already. They got their
hands on those.
Yeah, they got their hands on that force field of. Do you ever go to Claire's boutique as a youth? I was a huge fan of the amount of keychains that Claire's had.
No,
I got this one keychain that had it was a silver. It wasn't silver, but you know what I mean. It was shiny. It was a scorpion and it had a red eye, like a little jewel.
That's badass.
Yeah, it was badass as fuck. Yeah, put it right next to that little pig thing you can squeeze and the butthole comes out.
I remember those did go pretty hard. Yeah.
Or like a koosh ball. Remember when
Oh, dude, those are great.
Yeah. So anyway, that's that they gave Pam a koosh ball is essentially what they gave Pam. Actually, a koosh ball would have been better. COVID angel is just a fake. The koosh ball you can toss around and have a little fun with,
Right. Yeah.
Just make believe you're watching like the Rosie O'Donnell talk show or something in the 90s. But in this case, no. And Pam says, mine already broke. And then upside down smiley face. Perfect use of upside down smiley face emoji there, Pam. Just want to say.
I can't believe that didn't save the city of New York from COVID.
I cannot believe that. Yeah, I can't believe that they didn't just make a silhouette out of it and then put a shining light into the sky to this COVID angel and then just do a little flyby with the jets and bing, bang, boom, pandemic over. Sorry. Pam continues. I may never be as legendary as Jordan. And listen.
Dude, I'm kind of worried about Jordan. I haven't heard from him.
Jordan's doing okay. Jordan said he was looking for a job last time we checked in with Hashtag Jordan lives.
Okay.
He's doing all right. You know,
Okay.
Jordan's got to do what Jordan's got to do. All right. And if Jordan wants to write back in, he'll write back in. All right.
All right.
Let's not pressure him.
You get in a fight with Jordan when I wasn't around? Why is this? What's going on here?
I'm just trying to protect those that I love.
All right.
I may never be as legendary as Jordan, and honestly, no one will. But just in general, I worked at a family. Oh, we're moving on. Just in general, I worked at a family-owned sub shop ran by this cheap ass alcoholic. He was so cheap.
Wow. He was so cheap. You said that twice over the fact that he was an alcoholic.
Yeah, the glaring problem a person can have, really crippling addiction.
Yeah,
and it's like, well, actually, the worst thing about him was that he was just so fucking cheap.
He was so cheap. He wouldn't even buy booze. He would just buy like cheap mouthwash and just drink that until he got drunk.
That's just what he did. And Pam says that we were allowed 2 pairs. He was so cheap. She's beginning. You might be a redneck.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, got it.
You might be a redneck. Anyway, he was so cheap. How cheap is he? That we were allowed 2 pairs of gloves max per shift.
Wow.
That's bad.
Why? So he could like keep throwing up in the other gloves or whatever, keeping them for himself.
He's just pouring. He's pouring airplane bottles of like tequila into the fingers of each of them, and tying them off.
Work time shooters.
Just a little custom thing I like to do for me and mine. Because you can't have one. I'll pay for these. And then Pam, I think, finishes with, or we would have to pay for them. He would threaten.
Okay,
pay for the gloves.
These are $4, my guy. Fucking back for 6 months. That's how long it's gonna last.
Very curious. We're adding this to the list of responses, Pam. How much did you have to pay per gloves? I mean, he's got a fucking like a swear jar, but for every time you need a glove, you had to put a fucking quarter in.
Yeah, or that's 1 bottle of Jack Daniels. That's it's gonna cost you a bottle of Thunderbird.
You're gonna give me some Fireball, and I'm gonna give you 2 gloves. 2 gloves max per shift is fucked. That's totally fucked. I mean, you're supposed to. Look, I don't believe that it's great that we have to use like 1,000 gloves per shift, but that is how many you should have capacity to use. Because like every time you use the register, gloves should come off. Like you should be changing gloves all the time.
I had a friend. This is a tip. When I worked in the juice bar, this guy, Javon, gave me this tip, and it was really good. It's really smart. He was like, "You want to know how to look always busy at work? Is to always be taking off and putting on gloves."
Absolutely. It takes forever.
Yeah. He was like, stand over a trash can, taking off your gloves, and then walk over to the glove station and put on your gloves. And no one ever tells you anything. And it worked. Like I would go through these 20-minute spells where I realized that Javon hadn't done anything. He'd just been taking off and putting on gloves, going back.
And know his secret.
Yeah. So
you know what to look for.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, kind of like your own reasons aside, also for health and stuff, you should be changing gloves so fucking much, like so much. And I do a couple responses, that's all fucked and whatever. And Pam says it gets better, haha. And yes, we got the hands, not hands up emoji, or is it? Yeah, it is the hands up emoji with the little action in between. And then Pam says, once we had a rat infestation and the sub rolls had holes in them from where they'd eat it.
Wow.
Sometimes even shit.
Wow.
Says.
This is, fuck.
We just
had rat shit sandwiches.
Yeah, here we go. We just had to cut around or throw part of the loaves, I'm assuming, away.
Whoa.
And then Pam wraps it up with hashtag Jordan lives. That is the write-in.
Dude, that is so fucking gross. That's so I hate that so fucking much.
That's so bad.
Dude, you have to cut around the rat shit so they keep giving out like turkey subs or whatever.
Yeah.
Man.
And this can be any sub shop. This could be a Jersey Mike's.
And on the heels of my PB&J with a hamburger bun, story, like this is, I am shocked and appalled. I am appalled and shocked.
And the thing about a rat infestation too is like if they're getting it, you know, the other thing you're not doing is solving the rat infestation, right?
Right.
Because if they have a food source,
this is rat tolerance at this point. Okay.
yeah. This is rat co-living. It's, you know, the rats are gonna stay. Rats like food, and if all you're doing about the rats is accommodating them, essentially, then they're just gonna keep eating sub rolls. So that seems very bad. We started this write-in at the night shift at Denny's,
right? Mm-hmm. And then I think thousands of people died from COVID in the next stint of it. And then
and then Pam didn't get paid or health insurance.
Didn't get any help. And now
people are eating shit.
Now she's got to cut around like rat shit for her sandwiches.
That's how COVID starts. So
this veggie delight.
So tough road, Pam.
Dude, Pam, that is awful. That is so bad, Pam.
So bad. Very curious about how long you were in that situation for the sub rolls, just the sub place in general. Curious about how much the gloves cost.
Yeah, I would like to know, what's the conversation like when your boss tells you to cut around the rat shit. That's what I want. Like, I want to know if he tries to pitch it to you like, oh, no big deal, just cut around, or if he tries to pitch it to you like, hey, can you be really fucking cool about something? You know, like, I want to know, what does the boss say to convince you
that this is the okay thing?
Bread that rats have been eating. It didn't even finish.
Yeah. I honestly, my guess is it's real simple. It's just, all right, cut around the fucking bread.
Yeah, like, it doesn't even give you time to think about it.
Yeah, yeah. It's just the way it is. It's just like, it happens every January, you know?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, another dead soldier, take his dog tags off, keep going. Fuck, dude. Cold.
Yeah, just on the employee board, just, you know, dog tags.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot, you know, actually there is a little bit more. Pam says, this podcast has helped me realize I'm not the only one that's taken obscene jobs and not stay long, because like most of them are so shitty. And hey, that's what we're here for. You goddamn right, Pam.
We fight against the obscene jobs. We fight against the banality of jobs too. You know, just like it just, a job doesn't necessarily have to be torture for it to be a bad relationship for you. It can also just be one of those things you're like, oh, this is just wasting my time.
Absolutely. I mean, even that, and the bar is so low, you know, for a half decent time. So so like, Pam's sorry that those things are happening.
Yeah, Pam. That sucks.
Yeah.
Flat out, that just sucks.
Just flat out blows. So, you know, yeah, just Godspeed. You know, let us know how things are going. If the health insurance kicks in, you know, if you got dental. And if anybody else is, I'm very curious. You know, you don't have to do a full big ass fucking write-in if you don't want to. Write-ins are whatever size you want. If you're out there and you've cut around the feces of another animal, give us a shout.
Yeah, I want to hear about it.
Very curious, because Pam felt very alone, you know, and I don't think she's quite alone.
I don't think she is. Yeah.
I mean, I've definitely worked places with infestations, right?
Right.
With mouse problems and shit, but like, to have the animal, and I've definitely also worked places that are clearly not health, like, you know, top of mind.
Yeah.
but poop in the food.
Yeah.
Poo in the food is
little poopy in my Sammy is not good.
Yeah. I don't think that's a good time. So, you know, if anyone else has been down that road, give us a shout out. And thank you so much for writing in, Pam. Really appreciate it. And thank you for listening. And fuck this place. Rate the podcast, leave a review, 5 stars, 4 stars. You can give less stars, but don't do that. I mean, you can, but just text us, you know, it's 470-223-5627. That's 470-223-5627. You can just let it out, you know, get mean. We're here for you. Okay, that's it. Bye for now.